What's up, Touche crew? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a shoe collection video today. So it was highly requested by a few of you guys. And so I figured I'd get and give you guys like a sneak peek. Also, I was going to go over like kind of what inspired me to start collecting shoes. So my shoe collection really started like when I was in high school. Not like collecting shoes, but where my inspiration kind of came from. So, the idea of even collecting like Jordans or Nikes or anything like that was when I started my high school freshman year, and my dad had told me once basketball season had rolled around that if I made the team, I would be able to, or he would buy me like any Jordan that I had wanted at the time. At that time, I didn't know like a lot about Jordans. Yeah, I saw guys like around school wearing Jordans, and I'd be like, oh shit, like that's a dope ass shoe. Like the 11s, I felt like were really popular. Bread 11s, Concord 11s, those ones were like the ones that really stood out most and like is what I noticed the most. I was like, yo, one day I want to have that in my collection. One day I'm gonna get that. At that time, I wasn't like in a very, like we weren't a really wealthy family. So spending $100 on a pair of Jordans was like a lot for my dad. So when I actually got the opportunity, because I did make the team, once I got the opportunity to actually go and like buy them, I was like so pumped. I was like, yo, y'all have no idea what's about to come. Like I'm about to come on this court and I'm about to crush this shit. Like y'all have no idea. So I really just like busted my ass when I was on the court just to make sure like I made my dad proud, because he went out of like his way and like put money aside for just like a pair of shoes for me, which to him didn't mean anything, but to me it was like, yo, like I actually get to wear a pair of Jordans on the court. So it meant a lot to me at the time, and that's kind of like what triggered me. I was like, you know what, when I get older, I'm gonna collect shoes. So fast forward a little bit, I think I was like 18 or 19 at the time, and I got the opportunity to work for Nike. I worked at Nike for about a year and a half. I started in November of 2016, or 2015, sorry. And, ooh, we're getting a little fluttery in here. Oh, light's going out. I've worked part-time there, and I had like a second job also. And when I was working there, I spent like all my money there. Literally every penny of it, I swear, that I had made working there, I just spent there. I legit told Nike, I was like, yo, y'all could like make a separate bank account for me, because you guys could just hold my checks. I'm gonna spend it here anyways. You may as well just keep it. Also, it was awesome because we had like the employee store, Nike's employee store, which everything at the employee store is 50% off. I think now it's changed to like 40 or something, but I don't work there anymore, so it don't matter to me. At the time, it was 50% off, so like all the Jordans that I had gotten, and especially since I was kid size, like 6 to 6.5, I had gotten them all half off. So like I wasn't spending like, you know, $120 to $160 on a pair of shoes. It was closer to like 70 or sometimes even $60 if it's a $120 pair of shoes. So like it was like a come up. And so that's when my shoe collection like really grew. Like it really took the tree from the root and like grew its leaves and branches, and it was like, all right, cool, like this is what we're about to do. Out of my Jordans, I think, not even just my Jordans, just like my shoes in general, Nikes and Kobe's and LeBrons, I really got them on like a lot of impulse buys too, honestly. I will go in there and be like, yo, cop, I'm gonna need that. So I mean, you can't beat $60, honestly. Like that's hella cheap. If anybody else knows, like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna kind of show you guys a sneak peek of my shoe collection. I figured it'd kind of be just boring if I showed you like the entire thing. So I'm just gonna show you guys sneak peek, and probably I think I picked 10 different pairs of shoes that I like are my personal favorite. I'm gonna go by order, but then I'll save my two best for last, like my two favorites. 1, 3s, 4s, 11s, and 12s are the ones I'm going to show you guys today. And so let's get into it. So the first pair that I'm going to show you guys are my Shadow ones. These are definitely my most favorite just because they're like so comfortable. I could wear these for like, I don't know, 12 hours straight and they'd be like so comfortable. I love them. Also, it's just a really nice clean shoe. Like they did really well with this one. And also, like I said, this is a kid's pair, but the leather on this is still premium. I mean, to compare it, I guess, to a shoe, but I can't really because I don't personally have the shoe in my collection, but everybody compares them to Shatter Backboard ones. And I've held them in my hand. I don't personally have them, but I feel like they're pretty comparable, even though they're like a kid's pair. Like, just this toe box is so nice and soft. Like, this leather is, I don't know, premium leather. So I love them. They're definitely like one of my most comfortable shoes and ones that definitely get worn a lot. Also, I buy my Jordans to wear them. I'm not one of those collectors that like buy a $300 pair of shoes and like just let them sit. I like rocking my stuff and like showing off and be like, yep, this is what I got in my closet. And so like that's what I do. So like I just buy my shoes to wear them. Like they all have wear and tear to them. You guys will see they all have wear and tear. I just buy my shoes to wear them. I don't really stock my stuff. I think I did once, but that's because I like doubled up on a pair, so I had one to rock and one to stock. But I mean, if you have the opportunity, you may as well take it. My next pair of ones that I'm going to show you guys are my Royal Blues Royal Blue ones. And I mean, like I said, they're just really comfortable. I feel like the ones are really just a classic pair of Jordans. They really hold up, and like this leather is also really nice. I feel like my shadows are a little bit better, but still the toe box is really soft and the leather is very soft. It's a really nice quality. Even, like I said, even for a kid's pair, this is like really good quality. So I really like this. Also, it's just a nice like color pop. It's just a really nice blue. You can't go wrong with this. I mean, if you like blue, this is definitely your shoe. The next pair that I'm going to show you guys is probably one of my top favorite ones, just because it's red and it's my favorite color. So these are the bread ones, and they did drop in 2016. This is a 2016 release, so this is the newest release that they did have. They're still clean, and I've wore these probably more than my hands can count. And so they really hold up. Like I said, they're just a really durable, like ones I feel like are really durable. You could beat them down and they still look nice. Like you just give them a nice like little scrub down and they're just like pristine. Like I washed these, and so they're pretty nice looking. They look almost brand new, except for this cute little crease here. That means we wear them. Wear and tear, like I said. So I really like these ones. Like I said, red's my favorite color. So I'm going to move on to the only threes that I have in my collection that I actually wear and I like. I have like 2 other pairs of threes, but like, oh no, I have 3 other pairs of threes, and I just don't like, I don't really wear them as much just because one of them's like a wool pair and they actually don't fit me. The other ones are like the Monday MJ something, I don't know, they're all black and white, and honestly those were impulse buy. And then the other ones I just kind of wear on 4th of July because they're like red, white, and blue. So they're really nice, but my favorite ones that I definitely like having in my collection are the Cement 3s. Honestly, these, when they came out, they were just a cop. Like, no drop at all. Like, not even a thought. Like, I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning, just in line waiting for these. So I really like these ones. I don't feel like the material is as good as it could have been, but they really do have nice elephant print on here. Super clean, and I mean, honestly, just when they remade these, it was just perfect. Like, I love them. Like I said, red's my favorite color, so just a little like pop of red's really nice. Also have the Nike Air on the back, so these are just like more of the OG style, which is cool because they brought the retro back. My next pair are one of my 4s, and the reason I picked these ones out is because I really like white shoes, as terrible as it sounds because I like mess them up so much, but I really like white shoes, and so these Cement 4s are probably one of my favorite 4s that I do have. Now these do get uncomfortable after a little bit. For some reason they like pinch right here in my feet, and it might be because I have wide feet, I don't know. But also they do have the Nike Air on the back, and this is a 2016 release. So I do wear these ones a lot, and I really like them. They kind of just finish off any outfit. I mean, like I said, 4s are clean, and they don't look like big and bulky on the front or on the top. I really like how they look from like my point of view. So yeah, clean white shoe. Moving on to my 11, one of my favorite pairs. And I do have 2 favorite pairs that I have in my collection, but my sister currently has one. I let her borrow a pair, and so she still has that one pair. It's the Gym Rat 11s. I will put a picture up on the screen so you guys know what they look like, but I do have those ones. I really like those ones too. I definitely wear those a lot, except for in the rain because they do have icy bottom. If any of you guys know, icy bottoms, they will yellow after like 2 wears, I swear. So we just kind of stay clear of rain. My 11s are the Space Jam 11s. I stood in the cold in December of 2016. Seriously, so worth it. They're such a clean pair of shoes. Also, what's really cool is they do have the 45 on the back. And if you guys don't know, the 45 was Michael Jordan's baseball jersey, and so once he went back into the NBA, he actually stuck with 45 for a little bit because it did have sentimental value of when his father did pass. So it's kind of cool that they put the 45 on the back instead of the 23. I mean, either way, I still would have copped them. That's not like what made me cop them, but definitely kind of a cool little sentimental value to them. Moving on to my 12s, I have my first pair are the Baron 12s. I love these ones. So the reason why these are probably one of my favorite, like I said, I also love white. It's my favorite color of shoe, even though it's not a color. I don't want to fight with you about it. These ones, because these actually released on my birthday in 2016. So when I got them, I was like, yes, I need those. These are going to be my birthday shoes. And they're, like I said, white on a shoe is like my favorite. So when they had these released, I was like, yo, cop, no drop, secure the bag. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, gotta have, must have in the closet. So I've worn them a few times. They're just a nice looking shoe. The gray and black and white are a classic. I feel like they just really make up a shoe. Yeah, Baron 12s. Ring, 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 ring. You don't hit my line no more. Alright, I'm over it. The last pair of 12s that I'm going to show you guys is the Flu Game 12s. So I really like these ones. I was actually able to double up on them thanks to the plug. So it's really cool. I was able to rock one and stock one for a minute. These ones actually I have only rocked once, and it was just in a photo shoot. So I didn't even really like walk around and do nothing too crazy in them. I just did a photo shoot in them. So they really still are nice and clean, and I think I've had these for like 3 years or something. These are a 2016 release, so yeah, about 3 years. These are just really nice pair of shoes. Like I said, red is my favorite color. I'm gonna say this like 14 times in this video. Absolutely love red. So if it's a red and black shoe, honestly, it's like no hesitation, just cop. That's how terrible I am. So now I am down to my last 2 pairs of shoes that I really want to show you guys in my collection. First, I'm gonna show you my satin shutter backboard ones. Now you guys are probably saying, you said you don't have shutter backboards in your collection. Well, I don't. I have satin shutter backboard ones. So I still can't compare like this leather material to the other ones. Yeah, they do have some leather, but mostly they're just satin, which is probably the cleanest part. Of this entire shoe. Which is probably the cleanest part of this entire shoe. They really just make the entire shoe. Also, if you're thinking about getting like satins of any kind, they have the Royals, and they also have red satins. They do crease pretty easily. Like I said, I wear my shoes, and I wore these quite a bit, but they still have creased a lot. So, I mean, once you put them on, they don't look bad, though. They still, like, are perfect, I feel like. Also, orange is, like, not my favorite color, but when they came out with these, it was a women's release, and it was just so cool to see, like, a Jordan actually release, like, a dope-ass shoe for women, because, like, it doesn't happen very often. So, like, I was really impressed. So, orange color, had to cop. It's a nice little pop to your outfit. Levi 4s, Levi times Jordan. So these are definitely like my favorite shoe of them all. If I had to pick one, these would be the ones. They're just honestly so clean. They're perfect. I've seen reviews on them and people are like, oh, I don't really like them, but they really did put a lot of detail into this. So like they have this little tag front, it has the little Jordan Flight on there, and then also on the back it just has the Levi like their, I don't know, their thing that they put on their pants or whatever. I used to work there one day. I used to work there, but I don't even know what the hell it's called. Sad. But also they really added a lot of detail on this little tongue portion up here. It actually says like the size. So mine are a size 6. So they actually say a size on them like it would do on a pair of pants. And then on the inside, they have the Air Jordan times Levi, which is kind of a nice little touch to it. So they really put a lot of thought into it. And the cool thing is I really appreciate like the gum bottom that they put on here. It really just makes the entire shoe. I feel like when the side view, all you see is a little bit of gum bottom, and I just feel like it makes the entire shoe. So these are definitely hands down my favorite shoes out of my entire collection. To pick any on any type of day, I'd be like, yep, my Levi 4s. Those are my favorite. Alright guys, so that ends the today's video that I have for you. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And also I just want to give you guys a huge shout out to Shea Crew. You guys are so amazing. You guys showed me so much love on my last post, my very first post, and I appreciate you guys so very much. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I super appreciate all of you guys. We are at 44 subscribers and growing, and so you guys just know that you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for showing me so much love. Honestly, I appreciate all of you. Can't tell you guys this enough. So please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button. That way you guys can be notified every time I post another video. And also, like I always say, my social media is down in my description. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, it is all there. Hit me up with some like video ideas. If you guys have anything you want to see, and leave it down in the comment. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, and comment your guys' favorite shoe of the video. Like, let me know which ones were your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, Touche Crew.